So hello guys, welcome back for another video, and in this one I'm going to show you how to create teaching support with Markdown and Pandoc. So by the end of this video you will be able to generate something like this. So let's say you want to generate like exercise set for your course or for something that you are teaching. Same for quiz. Everything was written either with like a Markdown note and simple LaTeX inside. Okay, you can have like the solution. So I have a template for making the solution of your quiz, and you can have like lab work with basically the normal content. You have like the table of content, then the objective, the prerequisite, some background, theoretical background, and yeah, everything that need to be done during the lab work. So, which is quite nice actually. The structure is quite nice, and the only thing that you need to do is yeah, you need to use Markdown and Pandoc. And today I will be showing you how to create those professional TP, lab work, MCQ and exercise sheets using just Markdown and Pandoc. Simple, fast, and beautiful results. Okay. I will not show you how to install Pandoc and how to write with Markdown. I already made some video about this, so please go check those videos. They will appear on the screen now. So yeah, definitely check those. It's very important to know to work with Markdown, since Markdown is a very known syntax for writing online, and you can basically do anything with it. You can create figures, presentation, create papers. Yeah, you can basically do anything, which is linked to content edition. And with Pandoc, it's like a very nice tool to convert and change format from going from Markdown to PDF, Markdown to PowerPoint, Markdown to anything that is also writing format. Okay, so definitely check those videos if you're not familiar with either Markdown and Pandoc. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll go through each of those Markdown file, but let's delete those and we'll recreate those later. Okay, and in all of those Markdown file, what we have is first the content of the either the exercise or the TP, or the lab work, or the quiz. And inside this content, we can have a mix of either LaTeX and Markdown. Okay. And the second important thing is the header. So in each one of them, there is a header that Pandoc will be using to understand how to format and how to compile this with the PDF LaTeX engine. Okay. So the minimal thing that you need to add is just the title and subtitle, just the title and the author, and the rest is just for making the document prettier. But yeah, that's the basic title for the title of the document, author for the author name, and the date for the current date. That's it. The rest can be omitted, but it will. The rest is making the document much better. Okay. For the rest of the document, we have like the document class, which is typically used in LaTeX template for choosing the article class, for making, for choosing what type of document is we are writing. So it's using the article template. For the geometry, similar with LaTeX, this is used for controlling the actual margin. Okay, and similarly for LaTeX also, you can choose the font size. So typically, if 11 point is similar. It's like very standard, but if you want to like make your content more dense, you can use like 10 or 9 point. You can also make sure that for example, you have like your number of sections that are inside your for each section there will be a ordered number of sections, so section 1, section 2, section 3 will be those labels. You can have this property equal to true or false if you want to have that inside your document. And those the last one, the other include, will be all the LaTeX packages that you will need to compile the document for all the LaTeX that you will be using. So typically for equations and for any kind of environment with LaTeX inside it. Okay? And also for making the table looking nice. Yeah, I think we have table here. Yeah. So that's basically it. You just need to have this at the beginning of your document and then follow a common structure for your exercise and you'll be basically ready to go. And the same can be found in the lab work, the quiz, and the quiz solution and the quiz template. I will be showing you like in more detail now how to create those, and we'll discuss about like some specific thing associated to each file. Okay. So to create those, as I mentioned, we'll be using Pandoc. So let's open a terminal. And let's write those nice comments. Okay. So the first comment that we write in order to create the nice PDF for the lab work is the following. So we have like Pandoc labwork.md. So this is the Markdown file. And then we have like the tag O for the output, which is we want a PDF. And we are using PDF engine TLaTeX for combining this. And we want to have like the table of content inside it. Okay. So once we run this command, we will able to see the PDF created, and we'll be able to read it. Okay, great. So now we have the PDF. Cool. We have like the nice, as we saw earlier, we have like can add code, we can add equations, we can add like tables, and as I mentioned, and we can also have like a section for references. Inside this one, there is no specific thing. It's like some equation, some so one inline code in Markdown. So this is code block in Markdown. And something that I didn't mention is you are getting those warning because like LaTeX is most of the time do not appreciate special character. So it is specifically annoying since most of the time what you want your pipeline to be is you have like a course, you did like some writing notes, you prepared like slides, or maybe you did prepared your course and you took some ID from a book, and then what you want to do is you want to give this context to an LLM and maybe structure a quiz, structure some exercise and generate them. And most of the time, if you ask them with a structured prompt, it will generate this nice note, but it will put sometimes some special characters such as those icons and those emojis. So you need to make sure that do not worry. It's just most of the time LaTeX do not directly undo those special characters. Okay. So the same can be done with the exercise. So let's do this with the exercise, and let's talk about like a specific thing inside exercise. So in exercise, what we have is same structure, and we have like something that is associated to an environment that is called hint. And for some question, we can have like this hint to basically give some kind of help to the student to solve the question. Okay, we can add hint whatever we want. It's not a big, it's not forced. It's not a big deal to do it. And we can have like either, as I mentioned, table with LaTeX or table with Markdown. Both will be working. This, especially we will see now, will be something that can be revealed in the HTML version. Something nice about this is that Pandoc allow you to convert like in PDF, LaTeX, and HTML from Markdown. So in the HTML that version that we will see, we'll be able to click and reveal this solution. Okay. So if we click on it, this is the look of the exercise. As you can see, we have like this nice environment, and the exercise look like very nice. It's about like linear algebra, about like eigenvectors and eigenvalues, and you have like typically the timeline in terms of like where we have in terms of learning in the current semester. We have like the learning objectives and the different exercise. Okay, and here the answer is directly provided, but in the HTML version, as you will see, you will be able to have it like selected, and it will show the answer. And one other thing that is very interesting is that most of the time you can print this and give this to your student, or just send those PDF to for example the email or any kind of like way of sharing documents, you know. But sometimes you want to host your own. You can host the PDF, of course, but for example, you can host this as an HTML page and make this available with having like more features inside the page. And Pandoc allow you to convert this with math text for the equation for the HTML, and give you like more elegant way to work with HTML. So to convert to HTML is pretty much simple. What you do is it's almost the same. It's almost the same command. Just need to type Pandoc exercise templates tag O exercise output.html this time, and make this standalone for making sure that everything is inside the HTML. You do not need to have like things that are outside, like generate other thing, the files. And we need to use math text for supporting, make sure that the equation that we are writing are supported. Okay, so once type this, it will create a nice HTML that we can look at. So let's reveal this and click on it. And this will create a simple exercise page. As you can see, now the star are supported. But yeah, if you want to make this much prettier, of course you will need to add like CSS on it. But yeah, it's quite nice. And as I told you earlier, there is like this click and reveal, which is quite nice, that you can do for basically any solution of any exercise. Okay, that's quite nice. Very nice way to write your HTML page for exercise containing like tables and equations. Okay. So let's close this. And the last one is the quiz. So first, let's do the quiz with no solution. So I have two templates, one quiz with only the question and the quiz with the solutions. And for the quiz, the idea is the questions are written this way. So we have an begin and question environment. So we just open and create this environment, and inside we have like some question to write. You type the number of the question, and then you type the question, and then you have like the different choice. So begin choices, and then you have choice 1, choice 2, choice 3, choice 4. Okay, just quite nice, pretty decent to write, pretty easy. And for the solution, it will be almost the same. So it's the same, and for making sure that you have the correct solution, you just add like, instead of choice, you add like next to the answer correct choice. Okay, and now this is how the quiz is looking. As you can see, you can write this nice quiz, share it to a student or anyone that you are teaching with. And now let's generate the solution with this. So you can see what I mean by having the solution directly presented. Solution. Yeah. Great. So as you can see, this is like the correct solution that is in bold. Same here, and you can also have like solution like explanation with begin solution environment inside. So let's go back, and you can have like begin solution. Okay, and everything was like is based on LaTeX basically. So this is thanks to LaTeX that we can do this. Okay, and we do not need to write LaTeX. It can just be plain text like plain Markdown, and everything will be everything is fine now. Okay. So that's it for the actual usage of everything. So basically, so to summarize, the workflow is you first like have your presentation in slides, or you have your some text that you have written, or you have some textbook. This can be text, and then you can give this either to an LLM, or you can write your own Markdown. Does not matter. The first one is quicker, but you lose a bit like you lose a bit of appropriation of the work. Okay, but if it's your own notes, it's kind of okay to do this. But if you want to generate a lot of exercise, most of the time it's better to use it on something that you already are familiar with and that you already master. Okay, then you just configure the YAML here. For example, you can add like order like a LaTeX libraries, packages. You can change those if you want to have a lot of margin. You can change the font size, and there is a lot of things to change, but you can basically go to the Pandoc website, and you will see all the address that you can change inside with the YAML metadata. Okay. and you run this with Pandoc, and then you get either your PDF or your HTML if you want. Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope you liked this, especially if you are teaching. It's very relevant to have this sort of pipeline, and it is with the LLM era. It is now very easy to generate something, some nice exercise quiz or lab work with plain structure. Okay, so I will let you with the latest 2 video that I made. It's about LLM and how we can include those LLM inside writing efficiently with Text Studio. And I hope you liked the video. So if you did, like the video and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye, guys.